Welcome back, friends and fans, to yet another Gates of Hell video with the dynamic campaign. Let's turn up my volume just a bit. Um, well, we got no comments again. It isn't uh, too much of a big deal because I've been wanting to research all of my own things, and perhaps maybe you guys don't even know what you want me to do. So that's all good. It's nothing to be too terribly concerned about. But anyway. Without doing much more, let's go ahead and jump into this research panel here. We do have 4 points. So I already have a rifle squad. I could be tempted to jump up here and try to get a maybe a veteran squad, but what I really want to do first is eventually I want to get this 10.5 centimeter because it'll be really useful against the anything above like a KV8 or whatever, KV1, KV2, KV8, KV1S or whatever. Um, so those would be really useful. To be fair, we don't really need any more of these Panzer 2s. I didn't even know there was a Martyr 2. But these Panzer 2s are not really super necessary, especially to me. They're only I have mine because of reconnaissance, and that's just about it. And we have all of our Panzer III variants that I don't think are very necessary. So what I was thinking on doing was actually getting into Stugs for anti-tanks. I think for anti-tank this is can be incredibly useful. It's only two, which is really nice. And I was thinking I could grab that, and then I could perhaps grab something up here. We do have artillery, but we don't need it really. I would not mind buying it purely just to have the 10.5, but I think our what's it called? Our 7.5 should hold us over for now, at least. And we do have infantry and a lot of anti-tank and whatnot, so not too big of a deal. Though I do think one of the next things that we do need to get is to work on our call-in stages. So nothing we can really get. We would have to save up 5 points. So I think for now we could just save up. We only grab that one tank, and then we save up, and then we try to get in our call-in stages and our slightly larger defenses. That'll be really nice for us. So research the selected, and then save the two, and then I'm going to start off, excuse me, by buying a Panzer or not Panzer Stug for a nice anti-tank um, a little establishment that we have. So it is 20. So we don't have an incredible use for it or really any place for it except for here. That'll be relatively expensive. So, and I also really wanted to make sure that I am organizing this kind of stuff correctly. So what are the stats on the Stug? Does it tell me? Okay, so its penetration is it is a 7.5 centimeters, so I think it's equivalent. Yeah, it's equivalent to this here, but it's short. Penetration isn't that great. Let's see here. Penetration on this isn't much better than the Stug. So maybe actually I'm thinking about just selling this. Yeah, let's just get rid of it. We don't really need it at the moment. Doesn't really help us a whole lot. Um, though anyways, moving on. Ooh, tiger. That's tasty right there. So Hilltop, I do think we're defending. Yeah, we are defending. So here is our reconnaissance and a little bit of ammo since it doesn't really fit anywhere else. And then here we have our anti-tank. And then here we have our kind of like main attack force. We have our AT detachment. We have our command squad, rifle squad, sharing squad, and our Panzer III. It's kind of where all of our numbers are. And so I would like to keep that separate and cheap, just especially for the sake of this. Though I do remember that having numbers was an issue. So I'm gonna grab a sharing squad, purely because it is better than the Ostfront, and then their experience, like their statistics are better. I don't quite want a rifle squad, but yeah, it's a difference in price by a lot, and I don't really need a rifle squad. I'd rather just have a sharings. So there's my sharings. I'm just going to throw it in here. Perfect. And without further ado, let's get this battle started. Oh, risk. Enemies coming in full force. I don't really know what that little plane means, if it means anything, but anyways, let's start the defense. So our hilltop is going to be very nice to defend. It looks like nothing too hard. It's going to be some open fields along with some trees. Anti-tank is going to be worrisome because I never know what the AI is bringing along to attack us with. So that's kind of my issue. But well, I guess you never know. Um, so yeah, no, this will be really fun. I think that this hilltop position is better. I think we've played a lot of snowy maps too. It isn't until we get into a little industry plane. So one of the next things I want to get next too is a mortar. Our artillery piece is really nice, but um, one of the worst positions I hate fighting against is in the industry map, and that requires a lot of high arcing stuff. This will be nice to defend as long as there's nothing that's going to be spawning behind us. I think this will be fine. So we have all of our stuff here. Let's send it all right here. I don't know why these guys separated. Alright, so this is our AUK flare. So our scouts, grab cover in there, and then yeah, you follow the road, and an ammo crate. I don't know why these guys are all separating and junk. Um, so let's call in our artillery because that's most important. Um, so I'm gonna put that over there, and then move all this stuff, and then I'm gonna put our artillery piece right on. I'm gonna put it right here on the right side to support the AT cannon, and then I'm gonna have the Panzer III try. I'm gonna have it try to sit up there. I don't know how likely I actually am going to be able to have it sit up there. Um, and then we can wait for AP to regenerate, and then we're gonna throw pretty much the rest of what we have up here. And at the first sign of trouble, I'm gonna try to retreat my artillery piece to up here in the woods because it'll have a much better advantage up there. Though, as long as there isn't some stupid bullcrap where the AI is spawning behind us, like over here for some strange reason, we're good. I have a feeling they're gonna do it, and it's not gonna be that fun, but it's whatever. Okay, so that machine gun will be imperative, especially in the early game of this, because they're just gonna rush with infantry, especially probably across the water. A lot of this also depends on um, where they spawn exactly. Because if they spawn over here, they're most likely going to come from, of course, this direction for where I'm moving my camera, which is the northeast. And then, or if they spawn over here in the northwest, they're going to come from the northwest. I don't really think that the AI is fond of really outflanking other than legitimately spawning on our flanks. Which kind of sucks, but oh well. So I'm gonna try to get the tank. Yeah, well, that I don't think is actually realistic. I don't think the tank should be able to climb mountains like that. Goodness, it's like climbing a 80-degree like incline. All right, and then these guys, I should also get a transport, so these are transported faster, because these guys do be taking their time. All right, so we're holding the line. I'm actually going to see if you guys can create. Here, let's move these guys, and then I can always have these guys retreat if need. So I don't think these, yeah, they can't even create anything. I think it's only rifle squads that can do that. Um, so I'm gonna have some of these guys to run over here, and I'm gonna have some of these guys just legit holding the reserve, because these guys can't even put down like foxholes or anything. And if I'm not mistaken, there should be an entrenching tool in the tank. Just kidding, there isn't. Okay, so never mind. So another thing on the list to get is some field engineers. So what I'm worried about mostly is infantry coming from this direction. If it proves to be too difficult of a task, I'll send them back over here. So something to keep in mind, I need to get field engineers and throw them into our first callout, because I think that's what's most important. is our field engineers, especially when defending. It's probably going to get to the point where I'm going to adjust what we call in on everything based on where we are or what we're doing. Like, for example, if we're just defending or attacking, because I don't need in-field engineers a whole lot if I'm attacking. Rather, I need them more if I'm defending. Alright, cool. So everyone, the rest of the gang is here. So I'm immediately going to send up that thing. I'm going to have our command crew sitting in the back, helping everybody out back here. That's going to be my first order of business. This should be a sharing squad, right? Yep, this is sharings. So I'm going to have them in the reserve up here for now. So I'm going to have a lot of stuff sitting in the back defending unnecessarily until we need to advance. I'm going to have my AT sit up on top of the hill just in case, just until they're needed. Okay, so they are coming from this direction. From what I am seeing, though it'll rely a lot on the abilities of our comrades to be telling us where they're coming from, our little defense guys. So they're spawning back there. So I'm going to have my tank roll up over there, and then I'm going to have some infantry implanted all along this little hill. I'll probably also need field engineers to hide my officers because I don't want my officers dying. Okay, so they are already here. What did they send at me? What the hell is that? Get down, you morons. They got up. There we go. Okay, so this is where they're coming from. So I'm going to put this tank along the road. There. Yeah, okay, so that's where they're all coming from. Okay, and then we need to get... My infantry is still coming along. I need to get some infantry defending that tank up there. And then this tank here is already here. So I'm going to grab that. I don't want this holding the front line, actually. I want you holding the front line. And that needs to be defending. Okay, this is my rifle squad. Oh, none of them can build anything. That must be like a new update or something. Wow, I am just eviscerating. Okay, I'm gonna push up the sharing squad first to help defend this tank. Because they're just gonna get infantry up here and they're just gonna like throw like an AT grenade or something, like a Molotov. Okay. Oh no, they have a flamethrower? Uh-oh, that's no bueno. Okay, and then we've only taken one loss and they've taken 25, so I can't wait for this to be a whole extravaganza. These guys are just gonna lay down for now until they have a position to go to. Which seems like it's gonna be right there. I don't know why my guys keep trying to stand up. I understand that they're trying to get like the field of fire on everybody, but like I need them to be taking cover. Can't be having them doing that crap. Okay, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna retreat these guys, and I'm going to get these riflemen over here to start attacking. And I'm gonna move this forward slightly. Did I lose a crewman? I did. Oh, that's sad. That was my second loss. Okay, you start firing. Cool. And then, because I want my riflemen getting the experience, I want my sharings to be on the rear, not doing a whole lot. Because my sharings are my fillers, my riflemen are much more elite. What are you? I can't. Oh, it's because I have that equipped. I had the wrong ammo type. I was like, had like a machine gun on. Is this dead? No, it is not, but it is very hurt. There we go, secret now. So I'm gonna pull this back a little just so armor can try to have a little bit less of effect. Um, okay, so nothing too bad yet. Ooh, except for that car. Make sure that all those are taken care of. Okay, and there's more. I need this to stop firing as much. I need my infantry firing more. Okay, so these are my sharings over here. Okay, they do have a tank over here. Ah, that was a fat miss. What a whiff. There we go. Hammered. Alright, finally I'm getting my defensive positions down. Because that was incredibly important. You need to be facing that way. Because that was excellent crossfire from here down there. So they aren't going to be close unless they're spawning behind me, which will really suck if they do. Okay, very cool. How are you guys doing? You guys got any kills? You guys pogging? Okay, like 3 of these guys have kills. That's interesting. I don't know what this tank is firing at, but that's fine. Okay, well I'm waiting for wave to come back now. I am tempted to steal that tank, but that's where they spawn and I don't really want to like try to deal with it. So I want to push there, but I don't want them spawning stuff and being like, yeah, and then just eviscerating whatever I have. Though this BT-7 would be really nice to have if I stole it. Because I kind of want my Detroit battalion. So I'm going to try to repair it while also providing cover. Oh, there's the enemy infantry. Oh, that's a mortar. I'm stealing that. Did I break it? I broke it, damn it. That's sad. They took out another one of my artillerymen? No, they just took out these guys won't lay down. Lay down, you fiend. Alright, and then okay. Okay, I'm sending my AT guys up there to go repair. So they're also getting emplacements up, which is an interesting idea. And I'm gonna take advantage of this while I can. Oh, all these guys are experienced. Oh, no, they're not. Who's? Okay, I'm trying to figure out like who's the experienced one. Okay, I guess they all have veterancy. And that vehicle's not repairable. Wait, is it? No. Oh, they just have like a random truck. Okay, I didn't even notice they had that. And then I'm gonna go. They have a placement. Right there. I'm gonna grab that 37 mil. Detroit battalion, go. I want to have a whole Russian division by the end of this game. Okay, and then I have 3 guys over here to replace that position. It's sad that I lost that, and I have 21 of those. So, getting heavy ammunition is also going to be a fat help. Oh God, they're coming. They're here. Okay. Actually, this 37 millimeter is gonna rip them apart. Not even kidding. And I bet that's a Willis Jeep. No, actually it's not. I do not want them to have that vehicle back. Can you get in? No. Okay, I need a medic too. That's also going to be important. So I'm going to have the medics with the field engineers, medic and whatnot, and the reconnaissance little battalion that I'm going to have, or that I do have. Nothing too crazy. I'm surprised they haven't like pushed me way back or anything. Like it's actually kind of funny. Do they have a truck that was taken out before it could even get to the front line? Are any of these supply? I doubt it would work. I think it just transports. Oh god, they're back. Okay, I don't know what they have, but I'm thinking that a lot of whatever they're going to have is going to be able to be penetrated by that 37 mil. So that guy's going to die. There we go. It's just a bunch of infantry. You are not placing those shots right. Oh, I'm not either. It's because of their terrain. You go deal with it. Can you hit that? Way out of range. Damn, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to steal that position. And you're gonna have to run for it, my guys. There's nothing left to defend, and they have some kind of artillery. That's gonna be interesting to deal with. God, why are they so slow? No, why are they so slow? No. Man, it's a wheeled thing, and they're like grown men. Strange. Oh well. Finally took losses on trying to like capture stuff, but that's because it's in their spawn. I don't want you fire. I wish there was an ability to tell them you don't want them firing at like soft targets, because I don't want these guys like dying. I don't want these guys like that thing firing so much on soft targets when like a machine gun could do it for less. Alright, I'm gonna move these infantry members back so that artillery piece doesn't hit them instead. And you can just... Or that's fine. Or that too. Hey man, you're using a lot of supply to take these guys out, so I'm gonna need a heavy cannon thing to help them. So thank God, I think they fixed it where they've only spawned in this corner, and I've spawned in the opposite corner, which is really nice. And I'm gonna have to take out that position really soon. There we go. Okay, that emplacement is firing on this one guy I have left. Oh, that is not good. Oh man, I don't even have like any other round left. I'm rolling this tank back, laying these guys down, and I gotta go find that cannon that they have. Oh god, this guy's ripped into my little artillery piece there. Oh, lay down, you chumps. Trust. I'll have a much better time with that. Okay. Yeah, it decrewed that tank. That artillery is gonna be the death of me. Can you find that artillery cannon? Okay, I'm repairing this Panzer here. I'm gonna move some infantry up to help defend the artillery cannons. Okay, at least they're moving up here to attack this position, which is really like solid right now. And this cannon can wipe them out. So the only issue is that I'm running out of ammo and they're starting to get range on me. So I think a Panzer IV is in turn. There we go. That's why. I think it's because their movement mode is on move at will. I don't know why it set it to that though. Very strange. Okay, where's that artillery position? They had a little something and it hit my tank and they haven't moved it since. And I'm about to win if they don't do anything soon. Only about 100 points left or so. And this is going to be done, but I'm not going to crew it until I find it, that position, because it really sucks. Oh god, they have a bunch of AT infantry. Sadly, it won't do anything. Oh wow. Well, they tried pushing that position anyway. Okay, I'm going to call in some of the AUG flare now to help hold this position. What is your ammo deposit looking like? Did you hit a tree? Ah, you poopy. Okay. Okay, so there's some flanking infantry over here. Uh-oh. What is that? What are you? Is it already out? Wow, perfect. Okay. Are you on movement mode as well? Hold position. There we go. That'll be much better. Okay, well my 76mm is tearing it up. And I'm gonna have these Panzerwaff hop in with this guy to help him with all this stuff. Okay, you guys need to lay down. There we go. Also improves accuracy. Fun fact. So I'm glad I haven't been flanked. That has not been an issue. And these guys are actually holding up really nicely. That guy's 1 kill. That guy's 2. That guy's none. This guy's 3. Nice, so they all have a good amount of veterancy. And that artillery piece I saw in the back. Okay, we won. Wow, that was really, really simple. I was afraid that that tank was gonna, or that vehicle that was gonna come out of nowhere, but I guess not. Well, they lost 10 vehicles. That was a really solid defense, though. Like, that wasn't, like, even a heroic AI, I don't think, could have done anything about that. The risk was 3, but it didn't really feel like it. If I goofed up the defense, it would have been really bad. I only got 1.5 research out. Oh no, 4.5 out of that, and then I got a 831 currency, 15 stars. I think that's, I don't know what that is, and the 600 ammunition or supply. So first things first, I went to resupply all. Fantastic. Research, I have 7. So, you guys, let me know what you want next. Let me know if you want any of these artillery positions, this infantry, or anything of the sort. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate your support. And good night to you all. Love you all. Thank you all.